Your driver will do their best.
Hi, so right now we're waiting for the local bus so we can go to York. It's only 15 minutes from now, so we shouldn't be waiting too long. And we'll show you once we are on the bus. See ya!
So we have arrived in York and it's so pretty. That's you. You're pretty. And the city is pretty too. We just got out of the bus and
We're going to the York Railway Museum.
yeah,
So it's that way.
we'll go that way now. Yeah. So here we are. I think this is the museum. No, I think this is still the railway. But it's very pretty.
This is the railway itself.
Yeah, it's not the museum. I was saying I think we are in the museum.
So we just arrived here to the National Railway Museum and we're gonna check it out. People told us it was very pretty, so we'll show you what we find best in this museum.
Very nice.
This is the male carriage. I guess they use trains for everything. Here they put the letters.
Don't record me, I'm not a railway.
This one even has a bedroom. These are very luxury. Yeah, they got sofas.
This is crazy.
Very lush life. So if you pay £4, you can experience what it was like to go on a steam train, but we don't.
Well, if you're under 2, it's for free.
Yeah, but we're not, so we're gonna check the rest of the museum. This is the outside view. It's very pretty, and we are locating ourselves in this map so we can find out where to go. Like, can you imagine how it actually looked like living in this time? I don't know, just find it amazing to imagine all of these people in the 19th and 20th century walking around, going to the train. That's why I love photography and just art in general, because it freezes these moments in time. Yeah, so amazing. So here we have the Eurostar. It's like a life-size model, and this is the model of the first train that connects London to Paris. It's still possible to travel in Eurostar. So here is the Great Hall of the Railway Museum, and there's much to see. Like, you really need to spend a whole morning in here because there's so many amazing things for you to see. I just will show you some of my favorites. So this locomotive was used to build the Channel Tunnel for the Eurostar. And here we have more locomotives from the late 19th century and from the 20th century. And it's the ones that were really used. They're not fake or models or anything. These ones, they really existed. Oh, here is the Japanese bullet train, as you can see here in the picture of the true model. And that's how you can really easily travel in Japan, and you can visit the inside. We'll show you inside when we go to that side over there. So this one is from 1964, so it's been a long time. And we'll check all of the other trains because there's so many from so many years. Like this one, so pretty. It's just amazing, and this is really big. There are many halls. There's the Great Hall, and there's the miniature railway for the kids and everything. So it's really nice. Here we can see some items from people that used to travel by these Japanese bullet trains, like the food over here. It looks so real. It's crazy. It might be real, I don't know. You have the drinks and everything, the food that they served, and the poster of the food. It used to travel 130 miles per hour, the first series, and nowadays it travels 200 miles per hour. So that's crazy fast. And we're gonna check the inside right now.
Your seat.
You ready to travel to the Japanese Olympics in 1960 something?
Yeah. Let's go to Nagano.
Yeah, to Osaka.
Osaka.
Yeah. So here we have ambulance trains. They were used during the First World War, and they were considered to be hospitals on wheels, and they help the injured during the First World War. And now we're moving to the third one, guys.
No, but really, like, they were moved. They came by trains, then they went on ambulance cars to hospitals
Yeah.
because they were severely maimed.
So here we can see. So first, they were going to the train. What was this? Over here. Then on the hospital. Then evacuation report, the hospital ship, and hospital in Britain. So this is how they would arrive from, I don't know, France usually, when they were injured and they couldn't be treated over there. They would take all of these journeys just to arrive back in the UK.
Those are the stretcher bearers.
And then they wouldn't come back, as we can see over here. They would become veterans because they lose their legs and their arms, so they were not wanted anymore. And here we can see one of them. It's an exact replica, and we're gonna check it the inside. It's really nice to learn all about these things. We have many things to read and to see over here about it, and documents of that time, so you can have a clear idea of what it was like. Because we can read about it, but there's nothing better than to actually see how bad it was, like the wars and how people were treated. So that's why it's really nice to visit these museums and check for yourself. So right now we're going to show you the inside of the train. So here we have a similar version of what their beds look like, of the injured people that would travel in these trains, and we have a picture over there.
Eu também li sobre isso. Ih, caraças, os indianos morreram.
Look over here, like 500 passengers in each train, and look how many people to take care of all of these people, like passengers in red and the nurses and medics in black. Like, can you imagine? They would work through the night just to make sure no one would die, because during these journeys sometimes they would die. It was too long until they would reach an hospital, so that's the fate for many of them. Now we're here on the gift shop, and there are many things from Yorkshire and from the railways and from Thomas the Train and Harry Potter, because of the train and everything. Yeah, so we're just checking out the shop right now.
We have left the railway museum and now we are searching for a place to eat. As you can see, I'm also taking a bigger part on this YouTube thing. And Jenny's taking pictures of ducks because they're so cute. Look at that one. Duck, duck, duck. Would you like some grapes?
This is the Memorial Gardens, and we were trying to go to the gardens on the other side of the city, so we have to cross a bridge for that, and we are currently going there, but we just have to stop for
Ducks.
these ducks, you know?
They are magnificent.
Yeah, so this is very pretty. There are many gardens throughout the city, so you can stop in each one of them and have a meal.
And I think the ducks are happy here. Look, there are so many ducks.
They're really free. Like, they can walk out if they want. So it's really freedom. And they're here because they want to.
Yeah, and it looks like they know they can't cross the road.
Yeah, I'm sure, because they saw their cousin dying on the street. So we're eating our lunch right now, which is vegan, like bolognese, I think.
Vegan almonds with pasta and...
Like meatballs with pasta. I don't know. And we are in the museum gardens, and it's like 3 p.m. but it's already sunset over here, and it's going to be freezing in no time. So we are eating while the sun is out, and by the time we finish,
we go inside.
yeah, by the time we finish, it'll be dark already probably, and we are going to see the museum. And we don't know what we're gonna do after that, so we'll keep thinking about what we're gonna do next, and we'll tell you. See ya.
So we are not going to the museum. We are not going to the museum anymore.
Yeah, and the art gallery it's all in the same building, because it was like £10, so a little,
It was
like,
more than 10.
it was like £11 or 12 or something.
Yeah.
So we just decided, nope, we're not going anymore. But it's so pretty, the gardens, so you still don't have to pay to see them if you want to come.
If you want us to go to the museum, like and subscribe so we can start making some money. Because right now we are cheap.
So right here we have the York Minster.
Minster.
It's so pretty. Like, wow. And many people are here to take pictures because it is so big, and it's right in the center of the city, and the city has small buildings, so you can see the Minster from basically anywhere close to the city center, and it's so beautiful. Yay! We're gonna check inside. We went inside, and guess what? You have to pay £12 for each person to see, like, what is going on in this city. Why is everything paid? Like, it's, I get it. They have much upkeep, but like £12? Jesus Christ, man. And you can see so much from the entrance that we just turned around, but they were looking ugly at us, so I didn't record anything. So you just have to keep the footage of the outside. The inside is pretty, but it's not like much different from any cathedral or anything you see here in the UK. So I don't think it's worth £12, to be honest. So right now we are walking around the York Wall, which I just discovered it's 3.4 kilometers and it takes around 2 hours to complete. But we already like a quarter in, so we're not giving up and we're gonna finish. And by the time we finish, we might have our Airbnb ready to check in. So it's really beautiful. It used to be to protect the city inside the walls, and it's just so historical. Like, can you imagine people here in these walls just protecting the city, like with arts and I don't know, bows. With bows, sorry. So it's just, I don't know, I can't really imagine because it's so different right now, but it's obviously what would happen in those days. So it's really just amazing to imagine what our ancestors were doing right here. And we're gonna complete this. It's already night because in the winter by 3:30 p.m. it's already nighttime, so we're gonna keep going. See ya. Okay, so the wall ends over there, and then you have to cross the Lendl Bridge, and then you start to walk the biggest part. And it's not that safe because it's a narrow way, and if you fall, it's a big fall. But it's so dark you can't even see it. But we're going now. We can't show you much except for the view. The city is really small and it looks so medieval, I don't know. It's so cozy, I don't know. It's so pretty. Every time I visit a new city, it makes me think of like moving. Maybe I don't like where I live. Yes, that's part of it. But why do I like every city except mine? Also a problem. But when I first came to my city, I also loved it. So I guess I just have always to be moving. Always on the move. Just arrived to our Airbnb. It's a bit small, but we literally booked this like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
So this was our only option for a really cheap price. It was
25 per night?
Yeah, and we had a discount because we put a code from a friend. So we only paid 45 in total for 3 nights. It's not bad, especially because, like I said, we booked this like a few days ago. So I have my camera already charging over here. And we were looking at some of the things he left over here, and we're checking if it's a nice experience, if we should go and to these museums and see. We don't know yet, and we're going out for shopping.
I don't want to look directly because
we're going to buy food right now so we can have dinner. We want to save some money, so we're cooking today's dinner and lunch tomorrow. So that's it. We'll come back when we have more things to show you. Okay, so we were very hungry, and I kind of might have burnt one of those pizzas. So we just ate and we took a shower and we didn't feel much. But
I don't know if we record when we got here. No. Oh yes, we did.
Yeah, we did. But we also booked to go see this. I don't know. I think is like a theater experience
like
or something.
It's like a play.
Yeah, it looks like a play
with Vikings and everything. But we are not being sponsored. So please do.
Everybody knows we're not being sponsored because we don't make even $1 off this channel. So we just decided to book because you can save money if you book on the Sundays, and tomorrow is Sunday, so we thought, okay, maybe it's a good opportunity.
Yeah.
So we're going to see this York dungeon in the morning, and we'll tell you, we cannot film inside. I saw in their website.
They say it's spooky, but it's recommended for people over 8 years old, so I think we can handle it.
They have like these various plays that you can see throughout the museum. I don't know what it is actually.
It says it's like an hour and a half experience.
Yeah, it's an
Or an
experience. Yeah,
15
that's a good way to put it. And you have all of these plays that will also teach you about English history, like
especially in York.
the Guy Fawkes or something. I don't know
Guy
how
Fawkes.
I don't know how to pronounce his name, but um, the bonfire night in England in November something. I don't know the day exactly. He tried to burn down the parliament. So he has his own holiday in which English people have bonfires in many places in the cities, in the towns, everything. And they, I don't know, we didn't go to to ours this year because we didn't have one nearby. It was like an hour walk, and it was during the night, so we just thought, no. So we don't know exactly what they do over there.
Oh yeah,
But
bonfire.
yeah, they have many plays with the English history, so maybe we'll learn something and we'll tell you guys about it because we cannot record over there. But we will show you everything else, but not this one, I'm sorry. Well, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Tomorrow we'll continue our traveling in York, traveling like holiday. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you tomorrow in the York day number 2.
To be precise, we'll see you in about 5 seconds.